यदा किञ्चिद्योऽहं दिव्यैवमदान्धसमभवम् तदा सर्वज्ञोऽस्मीत्यभवदवलिप्तं मम मनः। यदा किञ्चिद्बुधजनसकाशादवगतं तदा मूर्खोऽस्मीति जरैव मदो मे व्यपगतः। A great king who became a great yogi later on speaks out his feelings at late age. He says, when I knew very little, I thought I knew all. When I was like a mad elephant, blinded with passion. Fortunately, as I came in touch with the enlightened ones, I realized I had known nothing. Thus, my conceit disappeared with the dawning of the truth. That wild passion of youth that sought to devour the youthful charms subdued and fatigued ladies is past. A considerable portion of life has been wasted pursuing the phantoms of flesh, the objects of sensual pleasures. I feel exhausted. Now have I determined to denounce these temptresses who entangles by their blandishments and pass my days on the holy banks of the Ganga, ever loudly chanting Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. From the scholars, great masters from all over the world used to yearn and long and torment. It is described in their scriptures. O Holy Land India, you are great because God, Lord Mahadev, has made you to spread His wisdom. My dear friends, this is written in some post-Muhammad Islamic books, post-Muhammad Arabic books, okay? Can the person who indulges in bad deeds, misdeeds, evil deeds, and lustful and angry activities be granted salvation if he repents or atones or kills innocent people for misleading ideas and notions for the purpose to embrace dharma and follow righteous path? If he worships Bhagavan Mahadev with true devotion, he can attain the highest position and spiritual attainments, my dear friends. So, history scholars around the world seem totally unaware of the void of world history. That is, what is the pre-Christian history of European countries? And second, what is the pre-Islamic history of West Asian and other Muslim countries? Since Christians and Muslims in that order form the two largest communities in the world, they have no motivation left to ponder over or discover what was the culture and language of their pre-conversion ancestors. In fact, both those communities, including their educations, firmly believe somnolently they have been they believed they had been Christians and Muslims from their very first human ancestors. That smug conviction of theirs needs to be shattered by a firm hammer blow of truth. That there was no Christianity before 312 AD and no Islam before 622 AD. The UNESCO, the United Nations Educational, Social and Cultural Organization, must insist that all history texts mentioning Christianity or Islam must mention those cut-off dates so that readers around the world are left in no doubt about the origin of those cults. Students of all schools and all colleges and all universities must be clearly told and explained and taught and educated that Christianity was forced on countries from Portugal to Russia by the ruthless convert or kill method of Roman armies under orders of the Roman emperors from 312 AD onwards, so thoroughly, so ruthlessly as not to leave even a single non-Christian alive by year 1162 AD. That's why every Christian is potentially chaotic, hard worker. If he doesn't work hard enough, his mind remains restless like a ghost. Islam copied the same convert or kill method from 622 AD onward so as not to leave even a single non-Muslim alive in West Asia. That is why every Muslim is potentially terrorist. A potential terrorist, of course. That history being too hideous and bizarre to recall. It has been totally glossed over and obliterated from world textbooks. Should such a blatant suppression of numerous centuries of world history be allowed? History is no history if it does not tell the truth, and education is no education if it glosses over centuries of gory happenings. A graphic visual instance is our So my dear friends, those destined to suffer the riots, rape, robbery, mass murder and destructions, they only don't believe what I am saying, which are conclusion of the knowledge of wise men all over the world. Encyclopedia Islamica mentions under the heading Kaaba that the edifice housed 360 idols, bearing names such as Lat, L-A-T and M-A-N-A-T. Obviously, it was the shrine of Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad's non-Muslim ancestors. That is also evident from Islamic terminology. The terms Mecca, Medina, townships separated by 20 miles are Sanskrit Mak and Medini, signifying a land of fire worship, fire yoga. Hajj is a malpronunciation of Sanskrit Vraj, which means proceed on pilgrimage. Eid, signifying a Muslim holiday, is a Sanskrit term signifying holy worship. Kaaba is Sanskrit Garbha signifying the sanctum. Islam is the Sanskrit term. Its original name is Ishalayam, that means divine abode. Arabistan is the malpronunciation of the Sanskrit term Arabistan, meaning a land of tall and beautiful horses. Arabia is a Western abbreviation, my dear friends. Muslim pilgrims assembling around the Kaaba assume the Brahmin attire of just 2 sheets of clothes, one worn around the waist and the other thrown over the shoulders, leaving the arms bare. Allah and Amba and Akka are Sanskrit synonyms of Bhagavati Durga Mahamaya. The usual Muslim invocation allies exclamation Ya Allah is actually Sanskrit invocation, since in Sanskrit Ya is feminine preposition, okay? Is in the well-known Sanskrit chant Ya Kundil Dushana Haradhavala Ya Shubhravastra, and also in Chandi it sings like Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Buddhirupena Sansita Namastasmai 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 Namo Namaha Namastasyai 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 Namo Namah. This is how there are many verses, hundreds of them, because people don't read Sanskrit nowadays, therefore they remain ignorant, unaware. The Sire-ul-Okul anthology of ancient Arabic verses contains a poem by Jirham bin Toi, an Arab poet, in praise of benevolent rule of King Vikramaditya, who lived 56 BC, before Christ, over Arabia. Okay, a Shivaling representing Bhagwan Shankar, Bhagwan Shiva, whose Shivaratri day is being celebrated all over India now today, mentioned as Sange Ashwat, okay, black stone in Islamic terminology, removed from its inner sanctuary, is half embedded in the outer wall covered by the shroud. The Shivalinga is an egg-shaped purple oblong stone. Half of its curvature is embedded in the wall, while its other half, framed in silver, appears outside on the wall surface. Since it is in the open, Arab attendants holding an umbrella over their heads have to turn aside the shroud flap to allow the devout pilgrims to have a glimpse of sacred Shiva emblem, my dear friends. The entire edifice is referred to by Muslims as Allah Kabar, meaning Allah's abode. Why then shroud? Why then should it be covered from top to bottom, like Muslim women who have to wear the veil from head to foot at the order of their menopause? Why? All such evidence indicates that the Kaaba, a 7th-storied shrine of immemorial antiquity built with orange color stone, is a temple of 360 divine deities, okay, Vedic deities. What better topic can historically minded Muslim research scholars can have than investigating the origin and history of the Holy Kaaba, whose sweeps, cleaves, and washes the entire edifice. When and how many times during a year are there still 360 idols inside the towering edifice? Are they broken or are in good shape? Research-minded Muslims and other scholars may seek permission and facilities from the Saudi monarch or from the International Court of Justice at Hague in Holland to conduct research in the origin and the history of the holy Hindu Vedic shrine, my dear friends. Okay? Om Namah Shivaya Shantai Karanatraya Hetave